Ah, here we are.
I can feel
Let's see.
warmth from this
Eve
place.
has some kind of sixth
There's
sense
evidence
is
that
the best
survivors
way
were
that I've
once
ever been
here.
able to describe this sensation that Eve has, that she gets from this place. There's this warmth that Eve calls it consistently when she's in this area. And this warmth is something that has been inculcated inside of her own, like, intuition, I suppose, you know? Because she's supposed to feel extremely compassionate towards human suffering, which is one of the reasons as to why, you know, Eve is such an, avid philanthropist, you know? Like, she's been, like she has been literally, like, bred, I suppose, or groomed into feeling this way, you know? Because our Eve prototype, once again, she's been, like, her memories are her intuition, her, like, values and personality has been, like, developed throughout these decades on each and every one of the Eve protocol deployments, you know? So, eventually when you have all of those just piling up on top of each other, you know, it makes a lot of sense as to why our Eve would just randomly feel warmth when, you know, she sees, like, human suffering or, you know, some, like, very humane, like, comforts or, like, cultural, like, culturally, like, significant, like, artifacts or areas or, you know, anything like this, you know? So it, like, that's one of the best explanations that I was able to obviously come with that concurs with my hypothesis on who our Eve is from when I played this game on the PS5. What kind of place is the outside? It's dark. Everything is dead except for those monsters. The secret city of survivors doesn't exist. It's all a fairy tale that adults made up to give hope to children like you.
What led everyone to stay in a place like this?
All I know is that we're the only ones here right now.
No, we aren't. I meant to double jump there, but I'm glad I didn't
How
get
long
hit.
do you think they were trapped here?
Do you feel sorry for them?
Isn't that what Adam says?
Stay out of this, Lily.
Stay out of this, Lily. That's one of the few times when Adam lets his... Actually, even I think that moment, because of how smart Adam is, I think even that sentence he was probably carefully thinking because of the amount of time that he took away, if that was smart to say or not. But yeah, I guess that is the closest that we are ever gonna see Adam, like, impulsively saying something that he maybe should not be saying. Everything else is extremely calculated and careful when he's expressing himself around Eve and Lily. Particularly around Eve. Because Lily does not matter to him in the same way that Eve does. Oh god. To see that the item models that I can pick up look decent. Everything else, on the other hand. Revis, a small line that was below my feet gaped into a large crack that swallowed me whole. It was the loss. Mother's fear was gone. I knew that I would never be able to see it again. A doll, a guitar, a kid, a small dinner party, even air, water, and the network traffic. I can no longer desire any of it. All these things have been taken by the darkness. What's the purpose of my life anymore? What do I have to believe in? So, falling into despair after the network disconnection. Addicted much? I'm just kidding. You know what? one hypothesis that I actually come up with after some playthroughs, it was actually one of the later ones that I came up with, was that maybe Mother Sphere through the network was some kind of like maybe she provided some kind of like almost a welfare service of some kind, as well as like an entertainment service or district, you know, throughout the network or through the network. So, you know, that would be like some extra reasons as to why, you know, the people inside you know, Mother Sphere's close inner circle of followers. By inner circle of followers, I mean, you know, most of planet Earth that was filled with the Andro Eidos members after they successfully banished the humans into hiding underground, you know, areas like the Aldous Level and the Abyss Level areas. But yeah, Mother Sphere was probably very, I mean, very compassionate. I mean, she doesn't have any reason not to be. I mean, I've never said that Mother Sphere was some kind of like a ruthless dictator. What I have always, however, said is that Mother Sphere was significantly more tolerant on making more like immediate short-term good solutions to very efficiently secure the future for her own species, you know, or the species that she herself had been taught or she herself considers the more valuable species to, you know, survive from like the humans, for example. You know, when you compare like the organic humans or the ancestral humans between them and the Andro Eidos androids that are made by Mother Sphere. But yeah, Mother Sphere was always like, you know, she was always, you know, just as compassionate as, you know, Raphael Marx. But they just did not see eye to eye on, you know, actually, I have an extremely good explanation for this, or saying. Like, they did not see eye to eye on, you know, how necessary or useful it was for all of the humanity's species to survive. Because Mother Sphere preferred, you know, one part of the species, obviously, as I just explained. While Raphael Marx valued mostly all life, including even Mother Sphere's own androids army as well.
Just as I thought. Groups of survivors were
Or
set
her
up
followers,
here.
I suppose.
From the looks of it, this place has been abandoned for a long time.
Then, why do I feel warm?
Why do you feel warm? Biggest question. These have to be texture details, not model details. They shouldn't be this long.
Well, let's take a look around.
Looks like shite. There's a book in here. Well, several, in fact. C's diary. It's already been 7 years since I hid here from the monsters. This place is no longer safe, but there's nowhere else to go. We're going to end up dying here. I heard a rumor about city where survivals are hiding. If only I could go there. This is the medicine for the... I should have actually looked what that looked like. That almost looks like Eve's healing item. Actually, I don't even know the... I mean, it's the tumbler, of course, but... Yep. Cannot see a damn thing in here. That one shoots up some confetti, by the way, if you kill it with melee. It took me a while to figure that out, because I always kill them with the range. Well, very frequently I do, but on this playthrough I haven't actually. Orange juice? Lol.
What's
Playing
this?
guitar?
That's called a guitar. It's an instrument ancient people played to try to attract mates.
Oh, right. Adam uses that as a segue to create a sexual reference
Is
somehow.
this a water bottle?
No. This is the last gift a god ever thought to give us.
Oh, Bacchus.
Oh, Bacchus.
Oh, wrong button. I'm so used to the... Okay. I'm so used to the photo mode being the D-pad right. Much Bacchusing going on in here, I think. This is where I had the passcode for. I messed this up. Oh, no, I didn't. Nades. Can I play again?
You said this was a piano, right?
Yeah. Music was an invaluable source of comfort for people here.
Where did Mother Sphera's grace go? It's all lies. Be happy. Okay. Education and... fucking hell. Education is an opportunity. Oh, math exam on Wednesday. What? I mean, I guess they had in-schooling, or what do you call it? Is that homework, or is that... I can't... That's too... Yeah, anyway. Need higher texture details for those. Words to read. At least that's not that bad.
I think someone slept here.
Yo, I wanna...
Not a good place for...
Those actually look surprisingly good. What the hell? Yo, what is the... Why is the detail on these fucking... What are these now? On these, like, children's... Like, these, What are these, actually? Like, you can construct, like, simple words with these, like, blocks, you know? These are surprisingly high on detail. Like, look at that. It's like one of the highest texture details. The fuck?
Sweet dreams.
Presence warning. No need to fear death. Death is just the beginning of a journey to become one with Mother Sphere. Nonsense. It's a lot of bull. We were left to die on Earth. There is no journey after that. When we die, that's that end of story. 82% Lily Bar. An atheist living in a segregated area where you cannot leave, filled with devout followers of a doctrine is probably not the funniest place for you to be in. Feeling like an outcast inside the same house. Right. Adam's message here is actually have they fixed this clickbox? They have, I think. That clickbox used to be insanely shit. It was the worst clickbox in the entire game. But you can actually click it very easily now. Thank goodness. Drugs. Yeah. All the people in this world were... Oh, what the hell? They were drug addicts or they were inebriates. Or they were both. Or maybe they just needed the drugs, you know, medicine. I mean, to survive, of course. But, you know, that doesn't mean that they weren't inebriates, so there you go. Guess next I might get this one. Or actually, no, I should get some beta skill stuff actually next, probably. Some of the more upgraded stuff in here like these. This room.
This says...
Oh, that looks fucking light years better than on the PS5. Holy crap.
They're still waiting for the salvation Mother Sphere promised them.
Damn.
I want to send the memories left here to Mother Sphere. That's where they belong.
I'll help.
Me too, me too.
This is really being
Thank you,
destroyed
both
by
of
this
you.
goddamn texture detail, man. The image clarity is pristine, but the texture detail is so shit that it makes it feel like the image clarity is also worse. Even though it's not. It's literally just the definition or the lack of detail because of the blurry, pixelated objects, making it look like it's worse than it is. Funny thing about this one, this chapter of Trial is one of the ones that I miss the most on my playthroughs. This very first one. I just did not take the steps forward and click this on some playthroughs. It's the stupidest thing. Mother Sphere in the heavens, please forgive all our sins. Take us in your arms and lead us not to temptation. Any parallels, guys? Also 83% Lily bar. We struggled so hard to survive. Even when family or friends died, we fought without giving and we can see the end in sight. We're exhausted. Our will to fight is all gone. Now it's time to end this pain, this sorrow, this despair. These guys may not have actually had anything. Right. I've already said this before, but I'm not sure if I was particular enough when I said that, but I very strongly hope that in Stellar Blade 2 they put more focus on creating a more authentic environment around the player character. Like the side characters, the side content in this game, as well as the feeling of authenticity on like the world around Eve is something that is very lacking in this game. It's not part of the focus of this game by any means, but when you want to have a game that, you know, wants to set a tone like this, like if you go and try to make something like this, you might as well try harder. Until the quality of this content is also the same level as the main thing you are selling, which is the combat, you know? So you might as well just, you know, focus on this like just as much, get it on the same level, you know? That's hopefully something they're gonna do for a second sequel on this game, or just the sequel, I guess.